Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is The Berenstain Bears Go on a Ghost Walk from 2005. So let's get started. Papa Bear always loved Halloween. He loved going trick-or-treating when he was a cub. He always loved going on haunted hayride when he was a teen. He loved giving out treats to trick-or-treaters who came to the treehouse. But this Halloween was going to be the best yet because he was in charge of Bear County School Ghost Walk. Yes, sir, he said. I'm going to put on the best ghost walk ever. Maybe we help, asked brother and sister Bear. Absolutely, said Papa. I'm going to need all the help I can get because this is going to be the spookiest ghost walk in the history of Bear Country. Now, there, said Mama Bear. I know the ghost walk is for a good cause. That's right, said Papa. It's for the benefit of Bear Country School. And every cent from the ticket sales going to the school. That's all very well, dear, said Mama. But I do hope you're not letting yourself get carried away. My dear, said Papa, that's what Halloween is all about, getting carried away. Come, Cubs, we are going to the party, at the party goods store for a surprise. And afterward, we're going to stop off at Farmer Ben Pumpkin Patch. Ben donating some pumpkins for the ghost walk. With Halloween coming soon, the party goods store had everything Papa needed. Let's see now, he said. Ghosts, skeletons, bats, black cats, cobwebs, scary masks, and spooky tapes to play on the school loudspeakers system. Then turning to the store clerk, he added, Do you have a nice big spray can of cobwebs? Just this large economy size, sir, she said. That be fine, said Papa. We'll have a whole school to cobweb. Farmer Ben Pumpkin Patch all in was in all its orange glory in the afternoon sun. Greeting, Papa Bear, said Farmer Ben. I put aside some of my best looking pumpkins for the school ghost walk. I appreciate that, Ben, said Papa. But good looking pumpkins aren't what I had in mind. Don't you have any weird misshapen ones? Sure, said Ben. Over here behind the bin. I was going to grind them up for the hogs. Perfect, said Papa. They are the one that makes the spookiest jack-o'-lantern. Papa went right to work on the jack-o'-lantern. When he got back to his shop, just scoop out the inside. Just scooping out the inside with a lot of work. He soon had a whole trash can full of pumpkin innards. Spooky enough for you? Said Papa as he finished the first couple of jack-o'-lantern. Pretty spooky, said brother. Yes, said sister. But not as spooky as the pumpkin monster, cried Papa, scooping up great gobs of sloppy, wait, great gobs of goopily innards and running after the cubs. Help, they cried. They bumped into Mama, who came to see what was going on. Please, Papa, she said, what are you trying to do? Give the cubs nightmares? It's all in fun, said Papa. Maybe so, said Mama. But try to remember, one person's fun is another person's nightmare. But Mama said, Papa, Halloween is supposed to be scary. Come on, cubs, said Mama. Back to the house. It's time to start turning in. Geez whiz, said Papa as he headed back to his shop. Nobody wants to have fun anymore. Everything got to be neatly nice, goody two shoes. Well, I showed them. Whoa, said an owl. That was person on top of the shop. Me, Papa, Q Bear. That's Sue. Papa said and went back to his work on his jack-o'-lantern. Just a few days ago until Halloween, Papa and the Cubs went to work getting Bear Country School ready for the Ghost Walk. They put Papa's super spooky jack-o'-lantern in every classroom. They hung skeleton bats and black cats in the quarters. They the whole school with cobwebs. Since this was a school ghost walk, Papa thought it would be a nice idea to introduce the great monster of bear litterers using masks and old clothes stuffed with shawls. They made Frankenbear, Monster, and Gridleyla, the bear vampire. Then they borrowed some Ace Spanish from Coast and made a bear mommy. Are we done, Papa? Asked Sister. There's just one more thing, and we'll be ready for the ghost walk, he said. I want to try the spooky laughter tape on the school loudspeaker system. Then he started the tape, and the whole school was echoing with spooky laughter. Soon it was night before the big ghost walk. Brother and sister tried on their costumes. Brother was going to be Super Bear, and sister was going to be a princess. Baby Honey was going to be an angel. Mama decided just to wear a mask. Papa's going to be in charge of the whole thing, said Brother. What he's going to be? You'll see in a minute, said Mama. He's in the other room changing. Blackbeard the Private, cried Papa, leaping into the room. The meanest, scary, bloodthirstiest private ever to sail the seas. And he was even. He had a hook on one hand and a dagger sticking through his skull and crossbones hat and a big sword dripping blood stuck through his chest. Brother and sister were terrified. Baby Honey began to cry. Papa, said Mama, how could you? Don't you remember what I said about one person's fun being another person's nightmare? But there, said Papa, they aren't real. They're just chick hooks and daggers and a chick sword with fake blood, see? He took them off and showed them how they work. And just for Halloween, they're nothing to be afraid of. It's all in fun. Maybe so, but that night, all Papa Halloween fun came to life in the scariest nightmare he ever had. The hideous, gloopiest pumpkin monster, the scary skeleton, bats and the black cat, the creepy ghost, the Frankenbear monster, Gridleyla, the bear vampire, and the Ace Spanish mommy all came after him. Yipe. Terrified Papa threw off the cover, leaped out of bed screaming yipe. Brother and sister came running. They and Mama comforted Papa, trying to calm him down. I think I see what you mean about fun and nightmares, she said. The Papa Country School Ghost Walk was a great success and a fine spooky time was had by all, even Blackbeard the private. He kept his chick hook off, but he left his chick dagger and his chick sword with the fake blood at home. So that was a Berenstain Bear Go on a Ghost Walk from 2005. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.